Aloha in Mahalo. Good afternoon from our ranch here in Big Island, Hawaii. There's quite a few updates that I want to talk to you about. But before I do that, I want to say mahalo and alohas for subscribing and for supporting our channel. Please keep on sharing. Thank you very much for all the comments. So there's a big project going on here that I'm very busy working on. As you can see, my boat is still sitting on the ranch. I ran out of storage or mooring days, to store my boat at the dock down in Hilo at the Wailoa Harbor. So if you have connections with the Hawaii state government, I'm on the list for a permanent permanent slip. Apparently what happened is that their boss or the regional boss quit, and so they were going to assign give us permanent space, because there's a lot of spaces. So unfortunately the space are not occupied. I'm not paying for it, so the state is not making money. I don't know. The boss quits and nobody else can assign, I guess. And that's kind of sad, because the state could have still making money on those empty slips. Because like me, I already put my name, and I think there's a couple of people in front of me, and there's more than 3 spaces available. So I don't know, if they didn't assign mine, then probably they haven't assigned anyone yet. So those spaces are free. I mean, nobody's using them, so the state is not receiving the revenue that it should. But anyways, that's that, and I'm waiting. Hopefully they'll assign me a slip soon, because, man, I can't wait. I want to go fishing. Another problem that I have is I don't have a truck to pull my boat on a regular basis down and up. I only rent a truck, so to pull it down, and if it stays at the port, then I save a lot of money. But to rent a car just to pull and back and forth, that's gonna be a lot of money throwing out the window right there. So for now, my boat is gonna sit on the ranch free of charge. Okay, it's just me wishing that I'm out there fishing, but I can't. So anyways, let me kind of preview the project that I'm working on currently on my ranch. So I'll show you, kind of review the house, and then we'll get into the new project that is currently in progress. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera around here. Alright, okie dokie. So let's take a walk. My apologies, a lot of garbage. Yeah, so a lot of hard work. Okay, so let's review all over again. So light ceiling is not done. A little bit of the wall, so I put up the drywall, not quite done. Flooring is not done. Obviously, I have to finish the ceiling before the flooring, and then continue finishing up the kitchen. As you can see, the top cupboards are not in yet, just the bottom one. So we have our oven here, then we have our fridge. Another light is temporary, just because there's no ceiling in this house yet. And we have 2 bedrooms, so 1, 2, okay. And then we can say this is the living room, and then kitchen. All right, so let me turn on this other light. Okay, so now this light is not, so should be more lights in here, especially on top of the sink. So when I put in the ceiling, then we're gonna add more lights in here. So 2 lights over there. Yep. And so I have a 6,000 inverter. It's a Lux Power. Now I have 200 amp hour batteries, so 2 of them. As you can see, there's 2 of them. They're all both fully charged. Okay. Now I can show you our shower and excuse. So this is our restroom on the ranch, bathroom, you know. So again, we have light in here. We have flushing toilets. Sorry, it's a mess. Someone needs to clean the toilet. So we have running water that goes into the toilets. We have flushing toilet, and then we have shower here. So what you see here is basically the skeleton. Okay, so let me turn on. So see that water coming down. You can take shower. There's no drainage yet. It just keep coming down under the deck. But eventually we'll eventually we will have you know, obviously we'll cover up the walls. We'll put concrete flooring and then tile it and everything in here. So it's gonna look awesome. Okay. All right, and then it goes this door. And then since it's supposed to be an exit here, right? There's another exit on the other side. This is supposed to be an exit. All right. So this is supposed to be our living room right here. Okay. Sorry about the mess, but this is supposed to be a living room right here. Okay. And that's why I wanna talk about these things before I show you my project, because this is no longer so as you can see, this light works. This will turn into a bedroom. Will be my bedroom. Okay. So this no longer is a living room. This will be my bedroom. All right. Okay. All right. So let me turn off the light. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna finally show you the project that is currently ongoing. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, hello Lola. Okay, my dogs are out here now, so you might see dog poop everywhere. But so as you can see, this is the living room now. So this will be a humongous deck. Alrighty, because they say in Hawaii you don't stay indoors. So this is the project that I'm talking about, currently undertaking. All right. Okay. So this is it. I haven't measured the size of this, but it's pretty big. I know those things are 16 inches or 16 feet. The beam, the cross beam over there, that's 16 feet. So 16 feet down here, and then probably another 9 feet. So that's 16 plus 9, 4, about 21. So yeah, 21 by, I can almost say 21 by 19 or 21 by 16. Yeah, so this is 21 by 16 deck. Just from this new wood here out, I think it's 16 by 21. And then obviously you have this section here, and then you have this section. So this roof here is very temporary. We're gonna take this whole thing out, everything, even the walls and everything, and redo this whole show here. This is all temporary. Okay, so this all gonna go away, and then we're gonna put in the roof. Okay. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and take you down and I'll show you some things, okay? Alright, so I am on the ground. So we put in this post today, and there's another post over here all the way up, and then so the roof is gonna be going this way, right? And then this ground here will put concrete. So on the floor here in front of the deck is gonna be all concrete all the way here, okay? Yeah, so because I'm working by myself, I want to show you some things and how I'm able to accomplish all these things. All right, so the very first thing I did when I lay out the foundation is I actually first do this what do you call this, because those are the cross beams, and then this, I don't know, let's just call them also beams, okay? All right, so I laid them down, or I laid them out using 2x4s, okay? 2x4s everywhere for temporary holding, so they're temporary hold up or maybe stick, you know. And then when I leveled them out and everything, then I put in the real post. So as you can see, this one is very strong. You can shake it all you want, it won't even budge. And then I use this kind of screws, structural screws, okay, to secure them down. And also, if you can see, I also have a structural screw, so it holds. And every one of these beams is also nail or screw down on the cross beams, okay? So everything. And then at the end here, I also use I have some leftovers, what do you call these things again? Hurricane ties. So all right, and so now I'm currently working on replacing all the 2x4s with real post, like this one. I dug it, so this one is really secured, probably 12 feet. Oh, sorry, not 12 feet, 12 inches, or maybe 14, even a little bit deeper than that. And so yeah, this one too is secured using a structural screw. All right, and obviously we're gonna put another one in the middle here in the center, because the distance between the posts is too far apart. So to make it stable, we're gonna put one more in the middle, and then we're gonna insert some more of this kind of beam here, this kind. We're gonna insert between this thing, so one here, one here, one there, one there. There is no distance. There's no like 24 on center or something like that. I just follow whatever, and I said, okay, never mind measuring. This is, nobody's gonna keep looking at these things. They're gonna be under the house anyways. All right, so that's that. All right, so let me give you other new things. Okay, we harvested a lot of taros. We harvested 2 humongous pans, 1 potato and 1 taro. Our niece's daughter's first birthday, you know, they assigned us to get potatoes, and yeah, they assigned us to bring potatoes, but instead of going to Walmart or Target or any grocery store, KTEA, to buy potato, we picked potato from our farm, and we added another pan, full pan of taros. Really sweet. As soon as they put those things out on the table, they're gone. All right, so that's the importance of having your own land and working it. Okay. All right, so let me turn it again and show you the chipper. So we also have another toy on the ranch now. It's the chipper. Okay, it's for chipping, grinding down those wood, a maximum of 3 inches diameter. I'll show you what we've done so far. So as you can see over here, yeah, we brought all the poop and put them all over this. More food for the taro, for the ulu, for the breadfruit tree. Now it's really green, coming out green. It was yellow, starting to yellow. Now it's starting going back green again, because it has a lot of food. And then we cover it with all the chips. Same to the bananas here. And talking about bananas, guys, if you want to buy banana keiki from me, $15 for the small ones and $20 for the good sized ones. You have to come and dig it out yourself. So if you want to buy from me, just say it in the comment section. You can come out here and dig out your own. Okay, so this is the potato farm. There's a lot of potatoes here, and so we also we put a lot of gold pig food or poop. All right, we put a lot of them down here, and it's gonna love it. It's gonna start coming out with the green leaves now instead of this yellowish ugly color. Okay, and then we have our black cinder. We use it, mixed it with soil, and then so that way it's for drainage purposes. All right, so those are the latest from the ranch. Boat is, we're gonna cover up the boat maybe tomorrow. And then we need to cut the grass. Alrighty, so let me take you inside. Okay, so we're back inside. So I want to talk to you about some things that I think are very important. When you buy your land, and then you try to work it, right? Not many of us have millions or thousands of dollars lying around. Okay. My case, the original plan was to sell my house in Washington State, and then you bring the money here, and then I will be managing the construction of my home. In fact, we already got the permit, all that stuff, but plan changes. And so, because I didn't get that money that I could, get from selling my house in Washington State, even today's price, I would still get a really good chunk of cash from my house if I sell it. Because that didn't happen, for many reasons. I now changed my mind, and we start building this house. And I built it with 12 by 16 feet, 12 feet by 16 feet, just one room. That's what I started with. And then I added another room. I added a restroom, and then I added the kitchen, and I added the living room supposed to be outside. And now we added the humongous new living room. Okay, so I got 3 living rooms. Okay, when I started this house, this is the original living room. Okay, and then now it moves outside. As I showed you guys, it moves outside. That's the new living room out there. That's why the windows are humongous. Even this one has humongous windows, but now I covered it up because it turned into a kitchen, right? See, it turns into a kitchen. And then that living room outside is turning into my bedroom because there's another new living room with that 21 by 16 or 18, 19 maybe, 21 feet by 19 feet deck. It's humongous. So that's going to be a really nice outdoor living space that's going to be covered because there's always rain here. It rained pretty much. It rains a lot more than usual, so that's why we needed the roof on top of the deck. Okay, and the point is, start small. Do not keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna start all these things, and then you don't have no budget. There's no money for it. So start small. Okay, that's the house. With the power, with the solar, I started out with 3,000 kilowatts inverter. Now I upgraded to 6,000 kilowatts inverter, and I think I'm gonna upgrade soon to 12K. And then I think 12K would be just a good number that I'm gonna, and then probably 3 batteries. That's good enough for the whole house. You know, it can even power the whole ranch. You know, if I need to put lights out at the front, at the gate, you know, power the gate. Yeah, 12,000 kilowatts will do. Is enough. I think 6,000 is enough if you're not going to add more stuff around but yeah, the more important thing is for you to start somewhere. Get your project rolling. Okay, yeah, then yeah, you're not gonna keep thinking, oh, I don't have enough budget, not enough budget. No, once you get a little bit of money, build a small section, or buy your battery, or buy your panels, or buy your inverter. Okay, it needs to start. Okay. Yeah. And you know, there's a lot of YouTube channels that you can, you know, get your ideas from, learn the you know, how to hook up the electricity, and there's tons of videos out there on YouTube, including mine, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I made a video this morning, and then for some reason it got deleted. I don't know. I thought I got 2 videos uploaded, and then I deleted, and I guess it deleted the whole thing. So I said, okay, forget it. Forget it. Okay, but anyhow, yeah, just start somewhere. Okay, and I am so happy that I read all the comments in our group for Eden Rock, because it seems to me like a lot of people, new people, are moving in, and it is. I mean, I drove around and I see a lot of properties being cleared, and more people are moving in. And as someone said, many of the new people coming in are very nice people, and so the vibe around here is getting interesting. You know, really getting better. I see police everywhere now, you know. So if you see a junk car, someone put a junk car on the side of the road, next thing you see, the police will be there to put a sticker on it that they need to move it or something. Next day it's gone. Yeah, so prices of homes or lands, prices of raw lands has gone up. Okay, so do not sit around and wait for it to come down. It's not gonna come down. All right, the prices of homes will always go up, especially here in Hawaii. Prices of land and homes, it never go down. It just keep going up. Going up. Okay, I watched this in 2015, and I think I know it. If you go to Ainaloa, those are small parcels. They're 0.28 acres. Okay, but it gotten so expensive because that area has filled up. On Ainaloa Boulevard, that area over there, or Ainaloa Road, or whatever, yeah, that area is already filled. And I'm driving here out to Ainaloa, and I see that the developers or investors or whatever, you know, they're moving into Hawaiian Acres now. Okay, and that will slowly move up this way. So they're moving in, clear the land, and then put new houses there, and then they sell them. And more than likely, they're gonna sell the ones over there for between maybe 600,000 and up. In Ainaloa, it's 300 and 400,000 range. I'm sure, probably, you know, you may get 400, but I'm sure the 3-acre lands in Hawaiian Acres, those will be probably in the 600s, if not more. Okay, and then they're gonna keep on moving up, because when they run out of land and space, they're gonna keep on moving. Okay, they need to make their money. All right, so do not wait around. If you want to buy, go out and buy. And like I always told you, Eden Rock is a really awesome place. Temperature wise, it's really perfect for people that move from the States. Here, yeah, temperature is really nice. You don't need a heater, you don't need a AC, in your house here, because it's pretty nice weather. Okay, and as you can see, you can grow almost anything over here. I've start to harvest and all that stuff. All right, so again, mahalos and alohas to the native Hawaiians, the spirits of these lands, the spirit of the ocean, the spirit of the air, the volcanoes, Miss Pele, King Kamehameha, and all the kings and queens prior to them and after them and into the future. A lot of mahalos from me. Thank you so very much for sharing this beautiful island of yours with me and my family. Thank you very much for sharing your the resources, and I pray and ask that you guide me and teach me, and so that way I know how to be a good steward of this land and your ocean, and utilize them and use them appropriately, and hopefully to meet your expectations. All right, and I ask that you keep us safe, guide our minds, our hands, and our feet, and teach us so we can know what to do. All right, so again, mahalo, double shaka. Sorry, I'm holding the camera stick, so it's only one. Not haka. Did I say haka again? Double shaka, right? Yeah, as our mayor, Alameda, right? I hope I said correctly his name. Alameda is our mayor here in Hilo, or Hawaii County. Not only Hilo, the whole Hawaii County. All right, so double shaka. Hey, congratulations. Hopefully I'll make to the graduation tomorrow for our Remetau Club. Congratulations to our graduates, all the Remetau graduates. You guys deserve everything, every celebrations. Thank you so much for representing us. And ciao,